Take. What's going on, YouTube? Alright, today we have something special planned. I'm going to do a build guide for essentially a ninja build. You can get around the dark zone being completely pulse resistant. You can make your teammates more or less invisible or hard to find. And then you can make escapes and continue your manhunt at will. So let's just take a look. I'm gonna try and sort through this and show some examples of how it works, and then I'm gonna have to actually open the app of Division 2. Usually my build videos are short, so please bear with me on this one, because this is like the best way I can show you. I don't have like any editing tools right now. My PC just went kaput, so here we go.
Alright, so it's done for 2.4.
As you can see here, I've got this hive. It's an artificer hive, right?
That's why.
I've got system corruption on. I've got 100% pulse resistance with system corruption.
Pushing, they're pushing.
So I've just kind of baited them to come this way.
Come down.
So this is the whole goal right here. I put my decoy down, and I just let them go. I am. Look, I walk past these guys. I shoot them even. Not even looking at me. So I'm like, okay, let me just.
Yeah, everybody froze. Everybody froze.
I'm running.
I'm dead. I'm lagging.
I got my ninja build on, so it's gonna be harder for them to find me.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody just froze just now.
No problem. On the manhunt.
Everybody froze.
Dude, they teleported for me. I should clip that shit.
So that's one example. Now, I'm moving as fast as I can, guys. This is a live stream and everything is live. I did not mean to do a screenshot there. Alright, so anyway. We've got one skill tier just from this technician class. Got another skill tier from the backpack. Two more from these pieces here. Because of Ninja Bike, I've got a skill tier from Picaros. So that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skill tiers in total. And then with every skill tier, you get an additional 7.5 weapon damage for your capacitor. You got 2 red cores plus an additional red core from your Picaros. So that's 3 red cores in total. And then you've also got 3 blue cores for 1.3 million armor. Now, thank you for sitting through this. The whole time I've been running through that, my decoy has gone nowhere. And that's because every time I deploy a charge from that artificer hive, the decoy gets refilled. It's not going anywhere. So basically, you have as far as the range of your skills disappearing to run around freely without anyone seeing what you're getting up to. You could be on a manhunt and also be invisible. Now, you're not doing the most damage. This is definitely applicable for Dark Zone mostly because it's a utility build. You know, not everything's about the reds and the blues. It's not always about optimal damage. It's about keeping the manhunt going. People have those ridiculous runner builds for regen and stuff like that. Those builds are great. But with this, you get a burst of damage from the hack step protocol, so you can get your health back if you're like trying to break a corner, you're trying to get away. Your nameplate will disappear if something happens with your artificer hive and your decoy. You can throw these in an inconspicuous corner. Your entire team can put the artificer, can put decoys on your artificer hive, and it will keep their decoys up, which means they will be harder to see in battle. This is an absolutely devious build, and there's another version of it too. I'm going to show you right now. Boom. Wait, I have to go out here. So, same concept. This was the first version of it that I made. All right. So with this version, all red. You get one skill tier and one skill tier. And that's enough to keep your decoy alive long enough for you to get a crazy flank. Fox's Prayer, and I go flatline on both of these. Okay? And then Glass Cannon. The reason I go flatline is because you can get the linked laser pointer for running Technician, which means you get the pulse damage, 15% more damage, plus amplified damage by 30%, okay? Plus the multiplicative damage for Fox's Prayer. Are you listening? And then also the damage that you would get from Hackstep Protocol whenever you proc that. And this is just some extra sauce for you. If you go get some busy little B stacks before you go into an engagement, you could be completely invisible, flagged up, and just one-shot people to the body with a shotgun. Easily. One and two-shotting people left and right because of how much damage this build pumps out. You are a proper glass cannon, but you are also invisible and deadly. I've used it multiple times in manhunts, and if you play well with this, if you play around the build and don't play, like an idiot, then you can survive. You can make some crazy plays for your team. If you're an invaded dark zone and you got everybody camping one area, you can put your little hive and decoy down, run a long flank, and then begin the engagement before anybody's ready. You can take out their top DPS, you can take out the annoying tanks, you can take out the skill builds, you can get close to people and touch them. You can put your shotgun in their forehead and they won't know and they won't be ready. You can walk up to them. That's what I'm telling you. So, two versions of this build. You got the all red glass cannon, and then you have the more utility based one, which is for you and your teammates. Where's it at there? There. Thanks to Picaros, and then these two rolled skill. And I'm not saying that it's going to be easy to find this. Like, first of all, finding some good pieces for System Corrupt. This was a trash piece. I don't need skill damage on this, and I would love to have, like, crit damage on that chest piece. Or crit chance. Because if I had crit chance on that chest piece, it'd bring me to 56% crit chance, which is, like, more damage. It's better. So, just keep in mind, alright? You can toy with this build however you wish. The 3 blue cores are just for survivability. You can go full-on skill with it. But the whole point of this build is just to keep those decoys up. And you're gonna be doing decent damage, honestly. Like, it's not that bad for damage. What is that, 3 million? 2.8? Anyway, this has been the build showcase. Thank you so much if you watched this far. I'm going to go and edit it now, so I'm going to change the stream off. I'm going to end the stream and then probably start another one in a little bit. But I wanted to show you guys, not everything's about the red and blue core builds. Not everything's about optimal damage, and not everything's about being the tankiest who can survive. Sometimes you just need to get your team in and out of situations, and that right there is one of the many solutions. Don't sleep on the skill builds, y'all.